So now if you're told to find the net amount of brine, so that's going to give us, since this is the one coming in and this is the one coming out, it's going to be 60 minus 40, and that is equal to plus 2t, plus, because it's going to be increasing. The quantity of brine, or the amount of brine solution in the tank, will be increasing. But if this was less than this, it will be negative 2t. So this actually implies that at time t, the amount of brine solution in the tank is going to be 100. Let me say the amount of brine solution in the tank would be 100 plus 2t. That's going to be the amount of brine solution in the tank, because this time around it would have increased by 2t. So we are doing all this because we intend to find R out, that is the rate of change of salt leaving the tank, the rate of change of salt leaving the tank. So now to find that now, so this is for R in. Now to find R out is just going to be, you have R out, which is also the same unit, lb per minute, and that's going to be, so I usually like to write it like this so that students do not forget the formula used to find the concentration of that leaving the tank. So lb per gallon is the concentration of the salt leaving the tank, while gallon per minute, we've been given that to be 4. Now the concentration of that leaving the tank is going to be A all over 100 plus 2t. And you might be wondering, how did I get 100 A all over 100 plus 2t? We did something similar to this in the last video there. So we said we assumed that initially that at time t, A is present in this quantity. So you have 100 plus 2t. So how many will be present in 1 gallon? This is 100 plus 2t gallons. A amount of salt is present in 100 plus 2t gallons. Then how many will be present in 1 gallon? So that will be A divided by 100 plus 2t. That was how I got the 100 plus 2t that we have here. So this implies that the R out equals 4A divided by 100 plus 2t pounds per minute. So now we have our R out to be this, and then we also have the R in to be this. So then we can now use our differential equation there, which says that the A dt equals R in, which is 3, minus our R out, which is 4A divided by 100 plus 2t. So I'm going to use this differential equation. I'm going to write it down. So our aim is to solve the A dt equals 3 minus 4A divided by 100 plus 2t. So you could write this as 3 minus, so 2 goes here, you have 2A divided by, so you have 50 here, so you have 50 here plus t. So you want to solve the dt equals this. So you collect like terms. So you have the a dt plus 2a divided by 50 plus t equals 3. So we've already gone through how to solve linear equations here. So here is representing our p of t in solving a linear differential equation. So here we have the integrating factor here to be e to the power 2 all over 50 plus t dt. So that's going to be e to the power 2 ln 50 plus t, and which is going to give us 50 plus t squared. 50 plus t squared. Now this is what we're going to use for the integrating factor, and then we do not have to start solving this whole thing again because we've actually gone through we've gone through lots of examples and problems that involved solving linear differential equations. Anyway, when you solve this linear equation, what you are going to obtain after solving it, so you should confirm that, is a. So to check how to solve this, you should check the previous videos. A equals 50 plus t plus k divided by 50 plus t all squared. So this is what you get for your A. And then the initial condition we were given was, we're told in the question that the number, okay, where is that? Okay, it says the large tank in which 10 pounds of salt is dissolved. So that is the original amount. That was the pounds of salt. That was the quantity of salt in the tank originally. That is at time t equals 0. That is the amount of salt in the tank. So we are going to use that information to find what we want to find. So rewriting this, we have, this is the initial condition here, equals 10. So when t equals 0, a is 10. So using this, we now have this to be written as this. So we have 10 equals 50 plus 0, that is 50, plus k divided by 50 squared. So I want to make k the subject of the equation. When you solve that, so what we would have is negative 100,000. So that's going to be our value of k. So having known this, so we now have our A. So therefore, our A here is going to be 50 plus t. Then, okay, I could write plus 100,000 divided by 50 plus t squared. So, but we're told to find the number of pounds of salt in the tank after 30 minutes. That's what we want to find. That is A of 30. This is A of t. Our A of t is this. So then A of 30, that is A when time equals 30, is going to be 50 plus 30, which is, that's going to be 80 plus 100,000. I decided to leave the negative sign just not to confuse some. All over 80 squared. And then when down is solved with your, when you punch your calculator, what you have is 375 pounds. So this is the amount of salt in the tank at time t equals 30. So that solves the problem.